Hi, my name is Mary Buchanan. This video is the end of week 8 of my yoga teacher training with Warrior One Studio in Orlando, Florida. And since this week's classes were about things that don't pertain to all human beings, I thought that I would take a little freedom to discuss the thing that I would like to talk about, and that is nature and the present moment. I don't think the yogis would mind. They would totally support this kind of shift. It fits with their mindset. One of my favorite teachers, Mr. Eckhart Tolle, the best-selling author of The Power of Now, he suggests that nature can be used as sort of a portal to access the deeper dimension within ourselves. So I've been trying to notice nature and be more a part of it, according to his advice. In a book called Stillness Speaks, he suggests, look at a tree, a flower, a plant. Let your awareness rest upon it. How still they are, how deeply rooted in being. Allow nature to teach you about stillness. So as a young girl, I've always appreciated nature through the beaches of Fort Myers, where I grew up. Definitely appreciated the toes sinking into the abundant sand beneath me, the warmth of the sun burning into my skin. I used to call myself a flower because of my strong connection to the sun. Oh, I had no idea. So now that I have become awakened to the possibility of the transformation, stillness, and nature can bring into my life, I'm definitely taking Eckhart Tolle's advice and trying to notice and appreciate the abundance in this universe and in my life through nature as a symbol. Some of the things in my life in Orlando, Florida, that I have discovered are most abundant are trees, squirrels, and lizards. And I'd like to share a few antics about them in the hopes of delighting you into noticing the abundance in nature and in life. So other than my undying love for palm trees, I think I've taken trees somewhat for granted until taking the advice of Mr. Tolle to stop and appreciate nature. And the abundance that I've noticed within trees is amazing. Sometimes there's an abundance of different types of trees all mixed together in one spot, off in the horizon or next to you while you're driving. Then on each tree, there's an abundance of life there, There's the moss hanging and the leaves all at different stages. Some of them are little baby leaves that were just sprouted, while others are older leaves that are darkened and ready to fall off. The different animals living within trees and stuff. I have a tree outside of my window at work, literally right outside my desk, right where you are now, and I can look outside at that tree, and I've had a different relationship with it this year than ever before. It can remind me to be in the present moment. Its sturdiness is there every single day while I teach. So I've definitely appreciated that. Another thing that's helped me notice squirrels are very abundant. I've been meditating near a park near my work each morning. And I noticed that there were a bunch of squirrels around. So now I bring breakfast. I bring my little peanuts in their shells, and I circle the tree with my nuts. And then I do my meditation while they have breakfast. It's been really cool. Those squirrels are scurrying and fleeing and jumping, and I never knew how sort of non-communal they would be when they were eating, off to the side, afraid that someone else is going to get their nuts. It's been delightful. The other thing that is scurrying around Florida so much, lizards. And unfortunately, for my lizard friends that I've been noticing a lot more lately, they have become a meal on more than one occasion. And one of the occasions I'd like to share with you today, and it relates to the time right after the holidays, and my mom was getting ready to leave town. And for some reason, while I was waiting for her in the foyer of our home, I stepped outside. So right outside of my home, literally like 3 feet away from me, was this beautiful, innocent looking white crane. You see it there, right? Look at his neck in particular. So like 3 feet from me, right by my bushes, right outside my house. I was right on my driveway. I didn't know what he was doing. I was just stopping to notice him and observe and see how cool he could be. So he was walking up to the bush. He scrunched this big old neck down, real small, like an S. And then totally Cobra style, man, he shot that thing out and came up with a lizard all flailing in his mouth. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what he was going for, but whoa, it was a lizard. Okay, so he had to take a few steps to like steady himself and get him some space because he straightened this big old long neck of his. Oh, it was beautiful. But then he used his swallowing muscles to like swallow that thing whole, man, and gulp him down. And I saw him flailing around. But these are moments that I would never be delighted to share with you had I not taken time to notice nature and found that to be something that I should spend some of my time on. And after reflecting on it, I really realized one of the main benefits of nature is to take you out of your worried, stressful, busy mind to your rightful place within the present moment of the universe.